Hi, I'm Star Jones. Over the last 25 years, I've had the privilege of interviewing everyone who is anyone, the famous and the infamous. Really interesting people, from presidents and their first ladies to kings and queens, movie stars and pop stars, captains of industry, heads of state, sports personalities, innovative entrepreneurs, and some really cool everyday people. They've all sat down for the Star treatment. Today, I'm proud to introduce you to Daniel Andre, an educator who has taught over 34 courses at colleges and universities across Canada. Dr. Andre, I am so proud to sit down and chat with you today. We've been having just a little bit of a conversation.
Right.
What do you think has been your greatest professional or personal achievement?
One of my biggest accomplishments was being the first executive director of the Alzheimer's Society. Now, when I got that job, it was 35 years ago, and you could barely pronounce Alzheimer's disease. But I came into an organization that was volunteer run, and they wanted to ramp it up to a professional level. Now, I was about half the age, or 2.5 times less the age, of those I was being hired by. But I got that job, and so it allowed us to work together to develop a counseling program, a resource center, raise money for research, a lot of public education in the community, support groups helping not only patients but caregivers too as well.
What a variety of things you have done in your career. They all have something very much in common. It's helping members of society.
Yes.
What do you think is the most rewarding aspect of your career?
I think probably really listening and learning from other people is really important to me. And I think as well, just to watch, for example, with students, when their faces light up. You're not going to reach every student, but certainly when I teach, I love to create an atmosphere in the classroom that is safe and will encourage them to share their ideas. And it's almost like water on a plant, and they begin to blossom. So if I can reach people in any way, regardless of whether it's in a classroom or in a community center or running seminars, that gives me the greatest amount of pleasure.
So what do you think is the most rewarding aspect of your career?
I think when I can help people, Star, in some way, motivate them, inspire them, so they can go out and help other people too as well. So it's reaching people in a human way, trying to really make the world a better place, and watching the ripple effects from whatever work I can do ripple through a classroom or through an organization, and hopefully through society as much as possible.
So what would you say is the most significant issue facing your profession today?
I think really the fact that we focus on the human element of things. Technology is wonderful, and certainly in medicine and science, it's advanced us in so many ways, but we can never forget about the human element. I think really looking at and recognizing people from all different perspectives, biologically, feeling-wise, cognitively, socially, culturally, all that goes into the mix. And so that's one of the big things I think we have to work on.
You are so clearly a teacher.
Oh dear.
It comes across in everything you say.
Right.
There seems to be a genuine excitement over people learning.
Absolutely. I love learning, and also I have a real passion for lifelong learning.
Sir, again, I'm overwhelmed with the variety of things that you have done. If I had to put you to the test, on what topic would you consider yourself an expert?
I would say psychology or related to health, and looking at health in a broader perspective. But to do with the human condition and looking at it from many, many angles, because there are many levels with which to look at any one individual subject.
We talked a little earlier about some of the things you're proud of, but if I asked you what would be the crowning achievement of such a long and distinguished career, what would it be?
For me, I think it would be actually working on myself and self-awareness.
So if you had to summarize your life's work in one word.
Oh, that's a hard one. But if I had to pick one word, I would say inspiration.
So what would you like your legacy to be?
I would like my legacy to say that I tried my very best to motivate people, to inspire them, toward reaching more people, motivating them to make advances, and even in small incremental ways.
I'm curious, what does being a Marquee Who's Who member mean to you?
Well, I'm honored by my association with Marquee. I love it. I've had the honor of being the Alfred Marquee Lifetime Achievement Award recipient, a couple of times the Humanitarian Award recipient. I've been featured in the Wall Street Journal as well, which all came about because of my association with Marquee. So I love them.
Inspirational and aspirational. Thank you
Yes.
so very much.
Thank you, Star.
I'm Star Jones for Marquee Who's Who, profiling the leaders of society, men and women who are contributing to the nation's development and achievement. Stay tuned to this channel for more interesting features on truly exceptional people.